I've done a lot of over the years research. I used to work in cardiology, so we did a lot of talk about a plant-based diet, so vegetarian diet. There's a book called The China Study that I really enjoyed, and it was a very eye-opening book. And it was basically there are villages in China that have zero incidences of heart disease or cancers, and what they found is those villages were very poor and they lived off the land. So it wasn't until cattle came in and meat came in that people in that region or those regions really started. This is the China Study book, found started really having like coronary artery disease and started having cancers and stuff. And so I have tried that in the past, and I think it works for some and it doesn't work for others, because I still think there's satiety, is like feeling satisfied when you're eating, is a big thing. And so one Lent, actually, I gave up meat for Lent. I found that I would substitute other things I wouldn't normally eat. Like I would eat more cheese, so if you go and you get either a grilled chicken and broccoli, or if I wasn't getting the grilled chicken, it's like, what was I going to get? So I would get like a grilled cheese sandwich. So now I'm eating like carbs and cheese versus, you know, well, cheese is animal, but that's what I do. Like I would eat, carbs and something with cheese, or something to substitute, or like a cream based soup, or something that would fill me up, because I felt like there was something missing. I think some people cannot feel like they're missing something by just eating vegetarian, but there's a lot of people, and myself included, that always felt like if I strictly did vegetarian, that I was missing something, or I was just never satisfied. And I think the key is you're missing the protein. So then you can have the argument of, well, you can do plant-based sources of protein like tofu, for example. Well, if you go back to Gen 101, it's, if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't eat it. So turn over protein or tofu and try to read the ingredients, and it's not even in the ballpark. So then you get into the whole processed food part. I've looked at the vegan cheeses and that kind of thing, and then you end up with a whole lot more processed foods than just whole foods. Your body knows what to do with an apple, but all the processed stuff is what we tried to eliminate. So I think some people are successful if they can truly focus on plant-based whole foods versus, okay, I'm not eating meat. Like there's a difference, so if you're not eating meat because you don't, you're going vegetarian, but if you order French fries and a salad for dinner, it's probably not going to make you as successful from a healthy perspective than a true vegetarian that's getting all of their nutrients from a plant-based diet.